Good morning, good afternoon everyone. Today is July 20th on Thursday. As you can see, I'm wearing a soccer kit, but I'm not gonna watch a domestic match, instead an international match instead, as the fourth live soccer match for me in this year in 2023. That is the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group B Matchweek 1. Australia, aka Matildas, that's how they call it for women's soccer team, against the Republic of Ireland tonight at 8 p.m. at Stadium Australia, Olympic Park. Why I'm gonna watch women's live soccer match? Well, I haven't watched women soccer match live before, so it's gonna be interesting to see how women play. Are they that differently or that similarly against men as well? And there are several milestones for this year's 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. So firstly, this FIFA Women's World Cup is jointly hosted by not only Australia but also New Zealand. And also for the first senior World Cup for either a sex, as in women or men, to be held across multiple confederations, because, well, you would see Australia geographically is in Oceania, but in football, or in soccer terms, Australia is in the Asian Confederation, Asian Football Confederation, AFC, whereas New Zealand is in the Oceanian Confederation, the Oceanian Football Confederation, OFC. So two countries, Australia, New Zealand, two confederations, AFC and OFC. And for this tournament, it will be the first time there will be 32 teams in the group stage compared to the previous 24 in 2019. So basically three things. Hosted by more than one countries, Australia and New Zealand, therefore two football confederations, Asia and Oceania, and also 32 teams in the group stage instead of the previous 24 in 2019. And of course, Australia is not the first time for them to participate in the FIFA Women's World Cup, but the Republic of Ireland is. So I'm not going to talk about the history of how Australia and New Zealand were selected as the co-host of this 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, because that's not the purpose of this video. This video, it's going to be my experience at the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group B Matchweek 1, the Matildas against the Republic of Ireland, tonight 8 p.m. at Stadium Australia at Olympic Park. So for the time being, I have already of course bought my ticket, and you have to download the official FIFA Women's World Cup app on Google Play or App Store, depends on your phone. Well, mine it's Android, so it should be Google Play, but of course it's free. And then you have to log in your details, such as your first name, last name, your communication details like your email, and also like your phone number as well. Then once you bought the ticket on the FIFA.com, the official website, then of course with your details, when you download the app, then you should have your ticket ready. And then once 2 hours before the kickoff, which is like by 6 p.m, then the ticket should be available as a QR code, so you can scan it, and the turnstiles when you enter the stadium, such as in this case Stadium Australia. And also transport is included on your journey to and from the stadium, in this case the Stadium Australia. So it's basically free. So yeah, encourage strongly encouraged to take public transport to the stadium, because Stadium Australia has a 83,500 capacity, and also it's Matildas, and also it's the opening match in the Australian continent, because officially the opening match of this 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup is actually going to be New Zealand versus Norway in their Group A Matchweek 1 in Eden Park, Auckland, kicking off at 5 p.m. Here local time in Sydney town, which is equivalent to 7 p.m. In New Zealand. Okay, that's too much. I mean, this focus is going to be in the Australian continent opening match, Group B Matchweek 1, Matildas against the Republic of Ireland. So that's basically the details of the this coming match. So you basically should have your ticket bought, app downloaded. So 2 hours before the kickoff, by 6 p.m. the ticket should be available as a QR code for you to scan and turn it out, and by whatever means you travel to the stadium, by public transport, by train or by bus, whatsoever, it should be free. For my case, from Epping to Olympic Park, I think I would change train at Strathfield, because there are direct trains from Strathfield to Olympic Park non-stop, frequent, especially when there are matches or other events in Olympic Park, direct to and from, before, during and after the match. So yeah, I will take a public transport, probably by changing at Strathfield to get there. So that's the background of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group B Matchweek 1, Australia aka Matildas against the Republic of Ireland at 8 p.m. tonight in Stadium Australia, Olympic Park, and I will see you there tonight. So I forgot to mention before tonight, but you might wonder where is this 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup going to be held across Australia and Aotearoa New Zealand as co-host. So in Australia, it's going to be held in 5 places. So Sydney, New South Wales, Melbourne, Victoria, Brisbane, Queensland, Adelaide, South Australia, and also Perth in Western Australia. And in Aotearoa, New Zealand, it's going to be held in 4 places across South and North Islands. So South Island is going to be Dunedin, whereas North Island is going to be Auckland, Wellington, and Hamilton. So 2 countries across 9 places. You might wonder, it's going to be held in 9 respective stadiums. Well, it's not the case, because Sydney is the only city in Australia, or in this World Cup, if you consider New Zealand as well, that features 2 stadiums. So in Sydney, apart from Stadium Australia, there is also Sydney Football Stadium. Whereas in Melbourne, it's going to be Melbourne Rectangular Stadium. Brisbane is going to be Lang Park. Adelaide, Hindmarsh Stadium. Then Perth, Perth Rectangular Stadium. Then moving on to Aotearoa, New Zealand, in Dunedin, it's going to be a Forest Bar Stadium. Auckland, Eden Park. Wellington Regional Stadium. Then Hamilton, Waikato Stadium. So across these 2 countries, Australia and also Aotearoa, New Zealand, this 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup is going to be held in 9 cities, 9 cities or places, whatever you call it, which going to feature 10 stadiums in total. And also, because it's group stage, you might wonder what are the other teams. So I'm going to focus on Group B, because I'm going to focusing on Australia, at least for the group stage process. But in general, as mentioned earlier, there are going to be 32 teams compared to the previous 24 in 2019, and this time it's going to be spread out across 8 groups of 4, which means that each group there are going to be 4 teams, so that's why 32 divided by 8 is going to be 4, or in the other way around, 8 times 4 is going to be 32. But in Group B, apart from Australia and the Republic of Ireland, there's going to be Nigeria and Canada. So basically you have to be the top or also the first runner-up in order to qualify for the round 16 or so on, but it's gonna be got to the rest later on as the match or the tournament gonna be progressing. So in general, Australia and New Zealand is going to be held across the 9 respective cities in 10 respective stadiums. And in Group B, apart from Australia and the Republic of Ireland, there's also Nigeria and Canada.
So it's around 20 minutes past 6. I have got on the train from Stratfield, and as you can see, the next stop is directly Olympic Park. So normally, if you take the train to Olympic Park, you need to change at Lidcombe. For such an event like this, the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group B, Group Stage, Group B Matchweek 1, the Matildas against the Republic of Ireland in Stadium Australia in Olympic Park. There is direct train running from Central, stopping at Redfern, and where I got on just now at Stratfield, and then Olympic Park.
So the time now is 6:37, less than an hour and a half to the kickoff time at 8 p.m. I have arrived outside the Stadium Australia here in Sydney Olympic Park. As you can see, there are already quite a lot of people, regardless of supporting the Matildas or the Republic of Ireland, arrive or about to arrive at the stadium, as you can see, because match gonna kick off in less than an hour and a half. Try to arrive early, get some eat and drink before, then sit back, enjoy and relax to watch the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group Stage and Group B Matchweek 1, Matildas against the Republic of Ireland, live here. So if you can see where I'm pointing at, that's the Olympic Park station. If you take the train, you will leave the station from there, and then just a less than 5 minute straight walk, then you will arrive here at the Stadium Australia at Sydney Olympic Park here for tonight's match kickoff at 8 p.m. about the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group Stage, Group B, Matchweek 1, Australia, aka the Matildas against the Republic of Ireland.
So my seat today, well, I will tell you guys or get into more. But my seat today, it's aisle 134, row 16, seat 15, and the closest gate to get inside, it's gate M. I'm not sure where gate M is at the moment, but I will figure it out. And I already downloaded the free Women's World Cup app, I guess, specifically for this tournament, because without the app, you can't really open your QR code to be scanned through the turnstile when you enter the stadium. But that's me. Here I am, just left the Olympic Park station, outside the Stadium Australia here in Sydney Olympic Park for tonight's match. Gonna kick off at 8 p.m. Yes, 8 p.m. sharp, I believe. That's the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group Stage, Group B, Match Week 1. Australia again, aka Matildas, against the Republic of Ireland. So when the video is about the past history of the FIFA Women's World Cup, let's talk about my seat for tonight's match, Matildas against the Republic of Ireland, right here, right now. So my seat is aisle 134, row 16, seat 15. Yeah, so it's a pretty kind of low, like viewing seats. You can see like the pitch quite directly, I reckon. So my food for tonight, it's the fish and chips. As you can see, I've already have some of the chips already because I'm a bit hungry. Yeah, so it comes with lemon and also the tartar sauce. So for drink, I got myself the Great Northern Syrup. It's 0% alcohol, so to try a bit of alcoholic taste. So for now, I would quickly, kind of quickly finish my so-called meal tonight, because it's already 20 minutes past 7, which means it's around 40 minutes to kick off, as the kickoff time it's 8. After I finish my dinner, aka dinner, for my fish and chips and also the Great Northern Syrup, then I would sit back at my aisle 134, row 16, seat 15, enjoy, relax, to watch the my 4 live soccer match live in this year 2023. That is the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group Stage, Group B, Match Week 1, the Matildas against the Republic of Ireland here at Stadium Australia in Sydney Olympic Park.
It's time to take a look at the starting 11 for Australia. So with number 18, Mackenzie Arnold. Number 5, Courtney Vine. Number 7, Steph Catley. Number 9, Edwin. Number 11, Number 8, Lucia Linton. Number 10, Denise O'Sullivan. Number 11, Katie McKay. Number 14, Heather Payne. Number 17, Sinead Farrelly. Number 18, Kieran Carusa. Number 20, Marissa Shiva. And the coach, Vera Piao. Substitutes for Ireland, number 16, Grace Maloney, number 23, Megan Walsh, number 2, Claire O'Norden, number 3, Chloe Mustaki, number 7, Diane Caldwell, number 9, Emma Barrett, number 12, Lily Agg, number 13, Anya O'Gorman, number 15, Lucy Quinn, number 19, Abby Larkin, number 21, Tiara Grant, and number 22, Isabel Atkinson. And that is your Ireland team for tonight.
So they just announced the starting 11, and I believe it's the 12 women substitute for both teams, the Matildas and also the Republic of Ireland. Of course, they announced the Matilda first, then the Republic of Ireland. and the Republic of Ireland, the away team, it's right to left. I forgot to mention before the ceremony of the national anthem for both Australia and also the Republic of Ireland, there is also an acknowledgement of country to pay respect to the traditional custodians of this land, where Stadium Australia is on, but I did not film for some reason. But again, the match is on. First half, the Matildas left to right, and the Republic of Ireland right to left. So the first half has just ended. It's 0-0. Well, of course, or not of course, but at least to some extent, because of the home fans supporting Australia, the Matildas, as you can see. As you can see, there are quite a lot of fans supporting, so yeah, I mean, actually Matildas perform better in terms of possession, passing, shoot, etc. But it's just they can't score the goal. So as in for now, half-time score is Matildas 0, the Republic of Ireland 0. And another factor is the star striker Sam Kerr. Apparently she had a bit of injury before the match, so she was not in the starting 11, but she was in the substitute. But in the second half, we will see if she will be substitute on the pitch to create some more chances for Matildas. But again, it's Matildas 0, the Republic of Ireland 0. So second half has just begun. So both teams obviously swap sides at half time. So the home team, the Matildas, right to left, and the away team, the Republic of Ireland, left to right. Apparently, there has not yet been any substitution for both teams. So both teams still the remaining 11 players. Excuse me. So I'm not sure. I forgot the name of the Matildas player, but apparently it's. Basically I forgot who, but apparently it's the Matildas player, number 7. She scored a penalty. At the second half.
Steph Catley.
Oh yeah. Catley, as mentioned, as announced, as updated. So the Matildas broke the deadlock and scored the penalty. So apparently, as in for now, Matildas won, the Republic of Ireland 0. Just ended. The Matildas penalty, it's the only goal in the match, so Matildas won, the Republic of Ireland 0. Honestly, the Republic of Ireland performed better in the second half. They have more chances, like in terms of attempt, but apparently the stat shows none of them are on target. So that's why the Republic of Ireland did not score the match. And
Steph Catley from Australia.
And the person who scored the penalty for Australia, apparently it's the man of the match. So yeah, I mean, like in general, in terms of the stat, overall Australia deserved the win to score the penalty and to win the match, got 3 points. So in the group stage, because Nigeria versus Canada, not yet. So Australia is now temporarily top of the group, whereas the Republic of Ireland is bottom of the group. But it's only Matchweek 1, and not even Nigeria, Canada have played, and there are 3 match weeks. So it's still hard to say which team in Group B will qualify for round of 16 as group champion or group runner-up. Overall, transport-wise, it's quite easy if you go by public transport. And there are frequent trains between the city and Olympic Park. I got the train at Stratfield. It's obviously just past 6. It's already quite a lot of people in the platform, but I still managed to get on the train as well. And it's always good, to be a bit early in the to arrive at the stadium so that you can hang around, take some pictures, videos, photos, whatsoever, and have some food and drink, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, some savory or sweets, up to you. But whatever your purchases are, regardless of the food and drink or even, the merchandise in this stadium, you can only pay by card, so it's like a cashless stadium. Once I got to my seat, this seat, it's actually pretty good. I mean, the view, it's kind of a flat surface in general, and it's good. They still acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, where Stadium Australia here in Olympic Park it's on. I forgot to film, as I mentioned earlier, but then comes to the national anthem, always the away team, the Republic of Ireland first, then the Matildas. According to the official announcement, there are more than 75,000 spectators in today's match. So considering, again, the Stadium Australia has an 83,500 seat capacity, that means it's slightly more than 90% full, which is pretty much, expected as the opening match in the Australian continent. But overall, Australia deserve to win. So that's a wrap of my 4th live soccer match in this year, 2023. That it's the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup Group Stage, Group B, Matchweek 1. Full-time score here is Australia, aka the Matildas 1, the Republic of Ireland 0. That's why as things stand, the Matildas, it's top of the group, whereas the Republic of Ireland is bottom of the group because Nigeria hasn't played against Canada in the same group yet. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the video I watch here in Stadium Australia, Olympic Park, by not only give a like to this video, but also subscribe to this channel and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, so you guys won't miss out my other content. And that's a wrap for me tonight, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya and peace.
So how I came to Stadium Australia on Park means how I left of Stadium Australia. So it did take around half an hour to line up for the train going to the city, because that's, I guess, where most people live, compared to the opposite platform. As you can see, the train going to Inner West. Not many people lining up at that platform. So, I mean, on the other way around, if you're living west, the train should have stopped at Lidcombe and then towards the T1 Western Line. But right now, what I'm gonna take, it's the train gonna go to the cities. First stop stopping at Stratfield, then Redfern, then Central. You might wonder, I forgot to mention, and you might wonder what are the FIFA ranking for the Matildas and also the Republic of Ireland. So, to my best knowledge, the most updated ranking, Australia is higher than the Republic of Ireland. Australia is ranked 10th, whereas the Republic of Ireland it's like 22. So the Republic of Ireland it's like 12 places under the Matildas, but the match result 1-0, you know, can't really reflect that difference, especially after I watched this live soccer match live. That's because, you know, it's 90 minutes, you know, everything can happen on the pitch, and 1-0 it's a good enough result for Matildas based on the performance against the Republic of Ireland. So yeah, that's the 2023 FIFA World Cup Group Stage, Group B, Matchweek 1. The Matildas 1, the Republic of Ireland 0. The end.